Last night, Ed Sheeran said something on stage that truly blew my mind. And it's not something that I haven't heard before. And it's something that I've actually been thinking about quite often recently. And it was beautiful for him to be up on that stage performing in front of 40,000 people and shared it with the audience as well. The concept was he was a broke, struggling artist, as most musicians, actors, people in the art genre start out to be. And the majority of people, when he was 18, 16, 17, they did not believe in him. They did not think that he was capable of becoming a performer. He was a great songwriter, but he wasn't a great performer. What did he think after a while? He started to believe, man, maybe I'm not capable of becoming this performer. Maybe I'm not able to perform on a stage in front of tens of thousands of people like these other people are doing in this bar. Maybe I'm not the person who will be performing on that stage. That limiting self belief began to wash over him. He said, you know what? I'll just stick to writing songs. And after years and years went by, yes, he was writing successful and more successful songs for others. But then soon enough, he decided to write and perform and record and post his own song, A Team. And what happened? That song skyrocketed him to global awareness. And only then did he really start to believe, hey, maybe this is something that I can do too, be a performer. The point being, hundreds, if not thousands of people in your lifetime are going to come into your existence. They're going to be coming into your realm and shrouding you with doubt. They're not going to agree with the vision that you've spoken to or you directly walk upon every single day. They might even say things to your face to bring you down to their level or demean you for the hard work and progress you've made. All of that is just the noise you have to block out, because those few individuals that do support you and don't back down no matter what, those are the key components and the key pieces to your puzzle that you need to bring along on your ride to continue supporting you on your journey. I'd much rather have one, maybe two friends that back what I'm doing 110% and will always be there for me, ride or die. They believe in my dreams and they want to see me succeed, compared to having 12 friends and, oh great, I've got a bigger circle, and the majority of them don't even really watch my stuff or care about my well-being or check in on me once in a while or wish me and my family the best or look out for me during hard times. You see what I'm saying? Less is truly more here. For Ed, the majority of people in his direct view were telling him, you're not going to be something. Something inside of him, even though it was smaller at the time, said, no, but what if I am? What if I do become something? He also mentioned something on stage that really touched my girlfriend and I. He said, well, I'm up here, guys, and I'm reflecting on this performance in New Zealand, and I'm looking out at the crowd. I realize I've been doing this now for well over 14 years. And that means my audience, too, has grown up alongside of me. And it was a moment of reflection for all of us about, man, what has life been like over the past decade and a bit more? And how have all of our lives changed? How have we progressed? Where are moments where we took steps back? Who have we lost along the way? What have we gained? What have we learned along the way? It was just a moment for everybody to be in silence with those flashlights waving. And although he had been commanding the stage all night already with his beautiful voice and performance and the captivating lyrics, that brought us all to a silence and just being present in that moment. I found myself looking around the stadium at the 40,000 flashlights, and everybody was just so present because we realized, as he said it, yes, we have grown up alongside of him. We've witnessed his journey, and we feel like we've been a part of it because of how vulnerable and open he is in those songs. He mentioned how sometimes being a songwriter can either be the most beautiful day in your life when you think of a good song and you write it down and you record it the first time, you perform it for some friends, and you finally release it and it gets a bunch of positive feedback. You know, that great day can turn into a fantastic song. He said you also have the decision when you have a terrible day where things are going awful, where you feel like shit. you feel sad, everything's weighing you down. And how do you choose to react to that? And he said, if you do grab the pen and paper and you begin to write that song, and then you record the song, you add some instruments to it, you play it for some friends, and that sad day, that hard, difficult day, also becomes something beautiful for the story it can relate to someone else. You have the ability to either turn that awful day into a beautiful opportunity for somebody else to listen and grow and absorb and mature, or you can still suffer in that bad day and let it consume you. And it goes to show, even as a large scale performer, arguably one of the top 10 artists in the world still to this day, even when they struggle with things on a daily basis and go through these terrible legal bouts, or they go through losing people in their lives that mean so much to them, or they go through health issues with their family, all this stuff is public. They can try their best to keep it private, but all this stuff is public. So the way that they can absorb it is through that songwriting process and turn something so negative and sad and harsh that would shut so many people up and make them crumple up into a little ball and feel like they've been thrown into the corner, left to be alone for the remainder of their time. Instead, they unfold that piece of paper inside their heart and open up that vulnerable door, and they share it with the world. And when he was up there on stage performing the odd song for all the way from somebody's funeral compared to somebody's happiest day of their life, their wedding, the beautiful contrast of both of them really just brought it a full circle moment of how grateful I am to have come across the music, meet a partner who's also so invested in his songs, be able to sing along with 95% of the songs I heard last night, and just feel completely present. Other people will think of that experience I had last night and think, man, you spent a few $100s on concert tickets. Like, what a waste of money. That's their perception. But for me, somebody who wants to live a life rich in experience and eventually rich in time and location freedom, this is already qualifying as part of my rich life. You know, why not save up some money to purchase it for an experience like this that's going to become a core memory? Isn't that what life's all about? When I'm hiking to the top of the mountain and I'm looking at the view spanning 30 to 35 kilometers in all directions, overlooking the South Pacific Ocean and the beautiful coastline and farmland of New Zealand, that's the experience. I just earned that view. I'm soaking it in. I'm so present. Those are the days, those are the moments that make all the difficult times, the bad days at work, the days where you wake up and your mental is just not in the right place, or you wake up and you have insane brain fog and you just can't get the work done. It's those moments that come around, every once or twice a month that you go and experience these things that cause you to feel so uplifted. I'm living my true rich life. Now, a lot of his songs were very touching as well for me last night. And to recap, he practically played every single song I wanted him to. And one he played called Afterglow always sticks out to me because it definitely feels like I'm closer to my deceased father when that song plays. It's like I can close my eyes and he's still there right next to my shoulder, giving me shit, but also watching my every move and supporting me along the journey. And when he played that on stage and the music quieted down a bit and the stage lit up in an autumn vibrant, the summer afterglow colors, it just made me feel so connected in that moment to him as well. And I know he had the effect on hundreds, if not thousands of others there at the same time. What a blessing it is to have the type of voice that resonates with that many people in one shape, form, or fashion. I can only dream and believe wholeheartedly that one day soon, it's already written in my calendar in the future, I'm going to walk into those shoes that I'm paving the path for right now. And I will have the same level of a platform to just positively speak straight through and impact hundreds, if not thousands of people, or hundreds of thousands of people with my story, with my voice. And hopefully through this channel, if you guys stick around through my own growth, not only will you see in real time Gareth is growing along this trajectory, but you take little bits and pieces of what I mentioned and you implement them into your life, no matter what stage it's at, and you grow along with me so we can reach the best versions of ourselves together. I think that's what life is truly all about. It is a video game, and it is about leveling up in your experience. And the more experiences you do, you reach the next level within your life, and then boom, you're back to square one. Okay, how do I get to the next level? It's a constant game of self-mastery, and that's what I love. Every day, you get an opportunity to be a little bit better. I realize this video has been a bit of a tangent, but at the end of the day, when it comes back to the concept of core memories and the idea of rich lives, I'd really like to know in the comments, whoever's listening, if you feel comfortable sharing, in 1 or 2 sentences max, what does your rich life look like? And who are you spending that rich life alongside? It's okay to say yourself. It's okay to say in the mountains all alone or by the beach all alone with my book. Whatever you say, it's okay. It's the safe space. But it's just important you are crystal clear on that vision. Because if you aren't crystal clear on that vision of exactly where you're wanting to go, how is the universe supposed to do its part and help attract it to you? See what I'm saying? Have it written on your pieces of paper every single day. What I do in my journal, I'm writing down what I'm grateful for, the new thought or topic that's on my mind, anything affirmation-wise, inspirational, reaffirming the good things I've done in the past week, noting when there's bad things I need to improve on, whatever the positive or the flaw is. Every day you just reflect and you improve and reflect and improve, and it's impossible not to grow in real time. That's the beautiful part. Oh, I felt like I said a whole lot of nothing in 12 minutes, but you know what? Not everybody can have such structured videos. Unfortunately, I'm a go with the flow type of person, and I've accepted that identity. Still got some reading to do. Got to do my meditation. Then I got a long, probably 10-hour shift ahead of me. So really appreciate you guys who've stuck around this long. And we're going to keep the videos going every single day. Just expect different concepts, topics, quotes, stories as we go along. If you are new here or you haven't really seen my type of content before, you don't know much about me, and you don't feel like spending some time watching the other videos, just leave it in the comments down below what you'd like to know about me, some part about my story or any question, and I'd love to start answering those in every next video as a bit of a segment moving forward. If I don't see a comment, I'll just riff it just like this and go off of what's close to my heart on that given day and morning when the sun's shining and my mind's racing 1,000 miles per hour. But if you do leave something, just know I'm extremely grateful for your support, and I can't wait to answer your question, and you can get to know me a little bit better in the coming videos. In the time before work here, it's time to do some work for my existing clients and focus on their success just as much as my own, because the only way I succeed is seeing them succeed 10 times more than me. It's in the rule I made yesterday: give 10 times to receive 1 time. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the next episode of these YouTube videos. Let's go, baby. Woo!